Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you might be. We're the WIdiots. That guy over there is MCKD. I'm CMC, and this is the It's Our Esteemed Honor edition of the WIdiots. So we're gonna get things kicked off and running, and we'll see what MCKD's got for the old shout outs there.
Sorry, just dabbing. Getting ready. I dabbed. Shout outs to the ones that make you smile.
Hi, Dana.
She might be watching. I don't know. Could be watching. Shout outs to my Kendall crew. I did get up there somewhere. I watched another basketball game or something. Man, I don't know. It's been a pretty slow last week. I don't. Shout out to my mom, of course. She apparently went up to the casino there in Lac du Flambeau on a bus trip. Did not win, from what I was told. So
Truly unfortunate.
yes. Shout out to her. Shout out to my dog. The last 2 days, Dana has been cracking the whip. We have walked 6.71 miles.
Holy cow.
Oh God.
It's amazing Winchester's legs haven't gone down to nubbins.
Yeah, he's out like a light though. He is passed out. He is given up for the day. But shout out to him. He's been a good boy. And yeah, that's about it. Ain't much else going on over here. What about you, Corey?
All right. Well, shout out to the one that makes me smile. Evening, Amber, if you see me. Um, shout out to to everybody here, everybody watching, everybody that's going to be watching in the future. Shout out to anybody having a hard time right now. If you're here with us for a laugh, by all means, we're going to be bringing the laughs tonight. Shout out to Cold Medicine. That's fantastic little invention there by the pharmaceutical companies. And shout out to one of my favorite casinos. Speaking of casinos, the riverboat at Marquette is no more.
What?
It is a on land operation now, known as Bolly's Marquette. They will have live sports betting, expanded table games, all the slot machines, couple of restaurants, right there on shore. So,
Why'd they get rid of the boat?
dude, the thing's like 100 years old.
Yeah.
That and I think Bolly's, when they bought it, they were like, yeah, we can't run on a riverboat anymore. That the old girl's got to go. But hopefully, wherever she winds up going, she'll be in good hands.
Hopefully.
I think it's been in dock since like the early 2000s. It hasn't gone out on any excursions in 20 plus years.
Yeah, I can't remember. I had probably been on it. Oh God, around 2000-ish. But it wasn't going anywhere, so it just hangs out in the same spot.
Yep, that's one of my favorite places. That's probably the best place I've ever played the Ultimate Texas Hold'em at. It's been there. Always a fun table. So, shout out to them. Hopefully, I'll get down there next weekend and check it out. But
do it. Potosi's still in play.
Yeah, Potosi's still in play.
There you go.
All right. Well, I understand you have a bourbon to check out.
I do. This is got her today up in Baraboo, good old Baraboo. And I've never had this brand, but I've heard decent things about it. This is Green River Weeded Bourbon, and check out the bottom, Horseshoe. I don't know if it was this or whatever, this brand or whatever. They won some best of bourbon in 2024 or 2025, so I don't know. see how it is here. We'll give her a whirl, Corey. I don't know. I have never had it, so. Smells bourbony.
Well, that's certainly helpful. I'm sure it'll taste better with some backwash in it.
Yeah. Yeah, since I'm the only one that drinks it, I just drink it straight out the bottle. I mean, why get a glass all dirty, you know?
No doubt.
You know, that's not bad. Just a nice straightforward. It burns a little bit there. There's a little bit of a burn doing its thing. 45% alcohol, wheated bourbon.
Oh, so 90 proof. That's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just, I mean, nice sipper. You know, you could probably have a glass of that and be a happy camper. Yeah, I would give that probably like a 7.8 out of 10. You know, if it was at a place and you said, "Hey, I'll take some Green River," I'd be okay with that. But I don't know
Right
if
on.
it's not striking me as something that would be in like my top 5 or whatever. But very
Okay.
good, very good.
Right on. Now, I do have to put it out there. No taste test for me this week. I haven't been able to taste food correctly since about Wednesday. So, my apologies. I have nothing to match this with, but Kevin did pretty good there. And speaking of bourbon, speaking of Kentucky, I do believe you have a special story for us.
I do. You are very correct. This is like, you know, cue the little do 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 sound in movies when this stuff happens. You know, breaking news. As we all know, probably because it certainly has been in your Facebook feeds or wherever. Um, Folks, we got the deer fucker in Kentucky. Now, yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Oh, Beth's asking about the socks. This is a very good
Oh,
question
shit.
too.
Totally
But
forgot.
I will. The stories are pretty much the same on the deer fucker. Um, there's nothing out there really that we know or anything. So I'll just. The New York Post is one. They called him a Kentucky sicko. It says Kentucky sicko covered in blood and fur arrested for performing unspeakable act with roadkill. He was arrested for having sexual relations with a dead deer after cops found him covered in the roadkill's blood and fur. Alan Osborne, and they say he's only 32. And folks, if you saw the picture, poor guy, he looks a bit older. Let's just put it that way. I would peg him, oh, at least times 2 of his actual age. Um, but apparently
That
he was
is the
out.
proper response, by the way, Beth.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently he was out there doing his thing. Somebody drove by, called the cops. He was arrested. Reporting spotting a sicko appearing to have sexual intercourse with a dead deer on the side of the road. And when they got there, the guy was covered in blood and fur, and he just got booked in for sexual crimes against animals. He's being held on a $5,000 bond.
Holy shit.
Like, dude. Oh, so yeah, oh boy, I don't know. That's holy shit. That's wow. Here's a different story. I think it's pretty much the same. And yeah, good.
I was kind of low key hoping one of these stories would say there were substances involved, but I
No.
have this odd feeling that this dude was sober.
Good God. I mean, it. Good Lord.
Oh god, I almost spit out my fucking tea. Jesus Christ, Coley.
I mean, yeah, no, that's I wouldn't. That would have to be this guy in Kentucky. He's the buck fucker. Good God. I mean, I just question it. Like,
Oh
do
god.
you think he was driving by it and saw it, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I got to do that," or like, did he hit it with his car and then he just started going at it? Like, where do you get that mentality to be like, I should probably go fuck a dead deer?
I feel like this is a Buffalo Bill situation.
Oh my
He
God.
just looked at himself in the rearview mirror and went, "Would you fuck me?
Mm-hmm.
I'd fuck me."
And hey, Coley, I know Coley said she saw me in Baraboo today. Did you see those plates though on my car? Did you see them? I got the new retro plates, baby.
I did see that.
I mean, those things are pretty as can be, and I have yet to see another car with them on. I thought there would be people everywhere getting them. I have yet to see them. I am the only one.
Oh, did you get the yellows?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We went yellow and black, Corey. We're taking her back to the '80s.
Beautiful thing.
And of course, Coley says, "No, you were speeding." Well, then fucking hit the gas. So I'm not speeding. That ain't my problem.
Catch up. Jesus.
Yeah, geez. I got deer fuckers to go wrangle up here, apparently.
Well,
I
I
just
don't think that's a duty of the DOT, but
no, it's a very questions come up that lead to more questions and questions and questions that none of these stories are really hitting us off. But boy, $5,000. It appears it was a cash bond because he's still sitting there. That's a lot for
I
like
mean, does
one
he
child.
really look like? Did he really look to you like he had $5,000 on hand?
No, he's probably not getting out anytime soon. But
He
good
probably didn't
Lord.
have 10%, let alone the whole 5K.
Now he'll sit there and then they'll bring him up a couple months down the road and poof, time served and off he goes. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, granted, like, okay, it's, Kentucky, okay. But there's plenty of like normal people in Kentucky too.
Right.
There's
Now,
also plenty of
folks, if you come here from Kentucky, the worst we do to our roadkill deer is tie get well soon balloons to them.
that is true. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And like it's one thing to be like, oh, he's just out having his way with it, but he was like dressed up in fur and blood and shit. What the fuck? Man, that's
Well, I don't think he was dressed up in it, but I
well,
think he
I
tried
don't
to.
know.
I think he tried to skin it a little bit to find the
Oh,
proper opening.
good
Of
God.
course, it's even worse if it winds up being a buck. Then he's, you know,
I mean, you'd probably have to take away his hunting license because if he shoots a deer, God only knows what he's going to do to the poor thing.
no kidding.
He definitely should not have any sort of animals, dogs, cat, anything.
No.
God have mercy. And they didn't, none of the stories went into like if he had any children or anything. That take them away. Holy balls, pray to Christ that don't happen. Holy balls.
Yeah, no
Ooh,
shit.
ooh. That's a rough one.
All right. Well, I never thought I'd have to hit the palate cleanser about 15 minutes into the show, but here we go. Um, so, breaking news as of like 3 hours ago in the NFL. The Packers have a brand new special teams coordinator. Now, for those of you that haven't been paying attention, you say, but didn't they have one? And I would say, yes, they did until Rich Bisaccia decided he would retire. which probably for the best. However, Green Bay turned around, and I think within like 2 weeks, yeah, I mean, less than a month, they hired a new special teams coordinator. The fellow's name is Cam Accord. He is a Super Bowl winning special teams coordinator and has been hired for the same role with the Green Bay Packers, according to Rob Demoski. And the team announced that today. So he is young coach, 39 years old. He coordinated the special teams for the New England Patriots during a 4-year run that included a victory in Super Bowl 53. He served as the assistant special teams coach in New England from 2018 to 2019 before he was promoted to the coordinator in 2020. In 2020, his units were number one in the annual special teams rankings. Gunnar Azlewski
Yeah,
earned
yeah.
first team All Pro honors as punt returner in 2020 after leading the league in punt return yards and average, including a 70-yard touchdown. Accord remained in that role through the 2023 season, but was not retained when Gerard Mayo became the Patriots' new head coach. Accord spent the last 2 seasons as the New York Giants' assistant special teams coach. Now, unfortunately, the Packers have not exactly been blessed with great special teams coordinators. This is now the fourth coordinator in Matt LaFleur's 8 seasons as head coach, and he's got some work to do. We'll just put it like that. So I will leave it at that. That's our football talk for the day, but enough to give you a little palate cleansing leading into the next thing. Because, good God, drink that deer story out of your fucking face. So next up, gonna go into one of the probably top 2 segments on this show. Gonna jump right into Florida man versus Midwest person.
Okay, Coley, watch it. Okay, buy football. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. I mean, we got combines ending. It's going to be done here this weekend or whenever it's done. I don't even know. Doesn't matter. We don't talk about that stuff. But man, we got the draft coming up. That's serious business. That's serious business here. Anyway, Corey, what do you got? Florida man,
All right.
Midwest, hit me.
All right, folks. As some of you may know, and for anybody that doesn't know, this is a segment where I read Kevin 2 headlines, one from Florida, one from somewhere in the Midwest, and it's up to him to guess what's what. He actually has been on a little bit of a hot streak here, and I am actually, before I get into that, I'm going to highlight the top 3 things from Beth's trip to LA.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as she just responded to that. Dodger Stadium, which is really actually very beautiful, at least as far as settings go. Santa Monica Pier and Little Tokyo.
Now, what is exactly Little Tokyo?
It's like where there's, Japanese shops and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like you go get like legit Japanese food and
Oh,
go to stores, and it's like a nice little community. It's like Chinatown.
Okay. I did ask Beth if she saw Shohei Otani, so we're waiting on that.
Holy hell, you almost spelled his name correctly.
I mean, I was close. It's OAI or it's HAI. Food is amazing. Yeah. But I mean, if she saw him, that'd be pretty cool. Because it's Dodger Stadium, like there's nobody there right now, right?
Right. Yeah, they're all at spring training right now.
Yeah.
And I think the Dodgers went to Arizona with the Brewers. So.
Oh, yeah, the Brewers still go down there, huh? Okay.
Yep.
I did not, but they have his picture everywhere, as they should.
As they should.
He's a modern day Babe Ruth, for fuck's sake.
Indeed, he is. All right. So for those of you that don't know, we do have 2 headlines to read here. One's from Florida, one's from somewhere in the Midwest, and Kevin's got to guess where they came from. So, first headline: Man accused of throwing ketchup packet at man at a bus station. Headline number 2: Elementary teacher accused of using cocaine in a school bathroom. White powder allegedly found.
Oh man, those are very vague things. I, why are we throwing Like, if I threw a ketchup packet at you, Corey, it's not going to break. Like,
I did read into the story a little bit before we went on air, and it was an open ketchup packet.
okay, okay. I still don't know why you'd throw ketchup at people. That doesn't.
I don't know either.
Eh. Okay, ketchup or cocaine. Well, whew, dang. I'll say the ketchup is the Midwest guy, and Florida's the cocaine.
And you'd be wrong.
Dang it. That was a tough one. That could have been either or.
Yeah, it really could have been. That's probably the best combination of stories that I probably lined up for you.
Man, I just figured I love ketchup, so I just picked Midwest ketchup.
Yeah, and Chris has a good point. Welcome back, Chris.
Nope.
We don't have many bus stops here except for Milwaukee and Madison, which would have been a pretty good clue.
That is true, but yeah, that's
all right. Well, let's head to Florida first.
yeah.
We go to St. Petersburg. A Florida man was arrested Monday after police say he threw an open ketchup packet at a man while at a bus station. This happened about a month ago. So, yeah, so here we go. The affidavit says Austin Simmons, 28, appeared to be passed out at the bus terminal located at 3180 Central Avenue when a man checked to see if he was okay. Police say Simmons woke up furious and walked toward the man, hurling an open ketchup packet at him. Now, here is the ketchup packet hurler.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
He was certainly not happy about being woken up, as I suppose I probably wouldn't be either. The man was left with ketchup stains on his jacket, and the affidavit says the packet was leaking onto the ground. SPPD says Simmons told officers he was only trying to give the man a ketchup packet and denied hitting him with it. Simmons is facing a felony battery charge.
Jesus.
Felony. He is being held without bond at the Pinellas County Jail after previously being convicted of battery in 2019.
Oh my God. Oh boy. Yeah, that is Jesus, a felony? Holy
I was not expecting that either.
Holy shit, man. Wow. Well, Jesus. A ketchup packet.
A fucking ketchup packet.
Fucking A, man.
All right. Well, for our Midwest story, we go to New London, Wisconsin.
Oh boy. Oh wow.
A Wisconsin elementary school teacher has been arrested after being accused of using cocaine on campus. Lori Lobenstein, 58 years fun, is facing a charge of possession of cocaine with a modifier for possession of a controlled substance on or near certain places. According to a criminal complaint, authorities said someone made an anonymous tip about Lobenstein, a teacher at Lincoln Elementary. The tipster said a school resource officer had noticed changes in Lobenstein's behavior. Tipster also told police they had seen Lobenstein frequently go to the bathroom with her purse and had found bloody tissues and white powder in the restroom area. The tipster told police that the school principal was informed about the concerns, but did not take them seriously. Because who would believe a 58-year-old woman was using cocaine? Um, Authorities said a school resource officer took a sample of the white powder to the police station. It tested positive for cocaine. School resource officer returned to the school on February 12th with a police canine and searched Lobenstein, finding cocaine in her purse and coat pocket, the complaint said. According to the New London Police Department, investigators interviewed Lobenstein, who told them she had started using cocaine in August.
Boy.
Police said she also admitted to using cocaine that day before school started and after school, as well as in the classroom and teachers' lounge bathrooms.
Jesus.
Lobenstein told police that she always cleans up after herself and would never put her students in danger. The school district sent a letter to parents and families notifying them of the investigation and saying that at no point were students or staff in harm's way.
Oh boy, fucking A.
I mean, I suppose if you need an upper, but that's probably not the way to go about it. That's what they make Red Bull for.
58 teacher, ain't you just coasting till retirement? My God.
Yeah, at that point you really are.
Fucking A. Boy, oh boy. Well, she ain't gonna be teaching there no more, so
not too terribly likely.
Jesus Christ. So she got charged with, I was reading it, it's just a misdemeanor though.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
The guy with the ketchup packet sitting there with a felony.
Right? I mean, I would have thought personally, having Bolivian marching powder in a fucking elementary school would be enough to constitute a felony in the state of Wisconsin.
And it's gotta be. There's an enhancer there. It's gotta be. But one story I read said no, it was a misdemeanor, but who knows? Maybe they just got their shit wrong. I mean, either way you look at it, the ketchup packet should not be a felony.
No. I mean, I think I read somewhere that in Florida, if you have a previous felony on record for like any sort of felony, if you do a crime similar to the previous one, that is also a felony. So I don't know if that's what's going on there, but I mean, I've heard that, but I don't know if that's true. I want to just preface it with that.
Yeah, but like battery, if you go around and you're fighting with people and you beat a few of them up or whatever, battery, that versus ketchup packet is just a totally different kind of battery. I can't.
Right.
I don't know how ketchup packet is battery anyway. That's like DC. Like shit. Battery? Holy hell. Oh man. Ay. What do we got next on the list, Corey?
All right. Well, we are going to head into our spooky talk segment. So let me get Mr. Clovis to scream here for us. Now, for this, it's double spooky time this week because I had one story in mind, and then this one popped up like in my feed today. So I have to do two stories here. I mean, if I'm going to play injured, I'm going to put my fucking all into it. So, first spooky time story of the night. We go to New Richmond.
Oh. Okay.
Observer summary. I was at a residential work site with two other coworkers when one of them pointed out the orb in the sky. We watched it fly around in different directions for approximately 30 seconds. It seemed to be flying below commercial airline altitudes, but still a few thousand feet in the air. We could make out the shape of it clearly, concluding that it wasn't a bird or a plane. It was a bright white orb or a pill shaped craft. After my coworkers and I turned to each other to discuss what we were seeing, we looked back up and it had disappeared. Oh, excuse me. Now, I do want to say that. Oh, this is actually from. Okay, so that story was actually from New Richmond in January of last year. Now, I do want to point out. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate the blessings. Um,
Oh, bless.
um, I do have to say that seeing a pill-shaped craft is actually like surprisingly common nowadays. One of my last UFO sightings was actually a Tic Tac shaped craft, and similar to the New Richmond story, um, I had also observed it for about 30 or 40 seconds, looked down and negotiate a curve, and it was gone. And that happened between the Dells and Reedsburg about probably 10 years ago. So I want to get back up here to the original story because okay. So this article starts out. This is from B105 out of Duluth, uh, what appears to be a very popular country station. Uh, so it says that more than 100 UFO sightings were reported between both Minnesota and Wisconsin last year. So according to the report, the sighting happened around on February 11th of this year around the dinner hour. The sighting lasted about 10 minutes and happened in Wisconsin Rapids. The resident was driving out in the country when the sighting happened, and there were other cars around it who saw it as well. The report also says there were multiple lights in the sky and that things were in different locations in the sky rather than in one area. Resident says it began when a single orb of light moved slowly across the sky, stating they thought it was a shooting star at first until more started showing up. The report also says that light pollution couldn't be a factor because there were several cars driving by. So, I mean, we're getting to be a hot spot again. UFOs are becoming quite common, and I think more people are probably going to start coming forward and saying what they've seen because of the new Disclosure Day movie coming out, which I think may be quote unquote soft disclosure for what may be available information. Allegedly, we might be seeing more information on UFOs in the future. We don't talk politics here, but you know, you can dig around and find that shit. Um, but yeah, so UFOs in Wisconsin Rapids, and now we go back almost 2 years to Rock County, where a Wisconsin driver encounters a massive Bigfoot on a rural road. For this story, we go to where else? Phantoms and Monsters. This is a story that got sent into Lon Strickler, and it reads like this. So it was reported in December of 2024, but it appears to be something that happened in 2023. Hello, thanks for reading my story. I live near the town of Union, Wisconsin in Rock County. Oh, excuse me. One early morning last December 2023, I was driving home from work at 4 a.m. The roads were deserted, and the only sound I could hear was the hum of my car engine. It was a long and tiring day, and all I wanted was to get home and crawl into bed. As I turned a corner onto North Union Road coming off Route 59, my tired eyes widened in disbelief. There, standing in the middle of the road, was a massive, hairy, bipedal creature that I estimate was 8+ feet tall. As my headlights illuminated its face, I realized that this was no ordinary animal. Its eyes glowed in the darkness, reflecting the light from my car. Its long arms hung by its sides, and its massive chest heaved with each breath. And I knew instantly that this was no ordinary creature. Oh, these fucking pop ups.
Mm.
As I drew closer, I could see its face more clearly. It had a human like quality to it, with a wide, flat nose and a heavy brow. Its mouth opened slightly, revealing rows of teeth with pointy canines. The hair was dark, almost black. My heart pounded in my chest as I realized I was face to face with a Bigfoot. I never believed I would actually encounter one. I slammed on the brakes, my car skidding to a halt just a few feet away from the creature. For a moment, I felt a surge of fear, unlike anything I had ever experienced. Without warning, the creature turned and ran into the woods to my right, disappearing into the darkness. I sat there in shock, trying to process what I had just seen. Was I hallucinating from exhaustion? I'm sure it was real. But as I looked around, I saw the marks of its massive wet footprints on the road surface, confirming that I had indeed encountered the beast. The wet prints were about 17 inches long and 8 inches at the widest point. There were 4 toes on both feet. To this day, I could still feel the chill of that encounter, knowing that I came face to face with a creature that has long been the subject of myth and legend. It was a night I will never forget, and one that has left me with more questions than answers. Signed, L.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So, what say you about both of our spooky stories here?
Well, I don't know that light thing. I don't know who the fuck knows what that was. Could have been
Right.
just anything. This Bigfoot thing, I don't know. I don't know, Corey. Like, we don't have a picture of anything. We don't have. He's got 17-inch long feet and 8 inches wide. He didn't hop out and get a picture of something, anything. I don't
Well,
know.
there is that fear factor. Like they've said that researchers have said that there is a certain infrasound that's reported with Bigfoot sightings to where you are actually struck with fear to the point where you cannot move. And I feel like that's kind of what happened here. It'd be the same effect as like, if a grizzly bear was approaching a rabbit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. I mean, everything else is pretty consistent with most Bigfoot accounts. You know.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
if it weren't for the fact that I knew Jorge Gonzalez was dead, I would have just said it was the giant Gonzalez. But
true, true. Also, this is Rock County. It could be close to the Beast of Bray Road down there.
correct.
Who the hell knows?
Absolutely correct.
Hmm.
Now, I am keeping it alcohol free tonight, folks. So if you saw the slim cane in my hand, no worries. It's just
Jolly
Jolly
good.
Good Grape.
There you go.
Because shit's good. Um,
True. And how does he know there were 4 toes on each feet?
I think he actually got out to look.
I would hope
Like
that.
after the creature left, he had to get out and look at the prints.
Hmm, interesting.
This is
Well,
like
that
after
was
that initial like pause of fear came over him, and the creature left, he was like, well, shit, I gotta go and look.
Yeah, you'd almost have to. I guess we're never gonna know. It's 2023.
Right.
What do you do? Interesting. Interesting.
Now,
Maybe
if you
rock.
remember, one of my 2026 predictions was that it was going to come out this year that Bigfoot is an interdimensional creature. So, I don't know, man. We might be getting closer.
He's cruising in about. Yeah, that could be. Maybe he's on the. He's going to. He's hanging out with the aliens, and they're all in the same ship together. You know, fuck it, just driving them around.
Could be. I mean, he's big enough to be a pilot.
Right. Yeah, he's just using the aliens for their spaceships.
I mean, as he should.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so it's time for us to hop into our Mount Rushmore segment of the week. We are getting into WrestleMania season. And with WrestleMania also comes the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, I bring this up because Monday night was the official AJ Styles retirement ceremony at the end of Raw. And as a surprise, The Undertaker came out and told AJ Styles that he was going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, that brought something to mind because this is now the fourth time that Taker has come out and told somebody that they're going into the Hall of Fame. The first one, I think, was Kane a few years ago. And he also told Triple H that he was going in, also like 3 years ago, I think. And then last fall for WrestlePalooza, he told Stephanie McMahon that she was going in. So it's very clear to me that The Undertaker is becoming WWE's version of former NFL Hall of Fame president and CEO David Baker. Now, David Baker's a big bastard. He is built like a offensive lineman, and he's been up until the point that he retired. He had been actually going to different players' homes and telling them, "Hey, you're going into the Hall of Fame." So I think Undertaker cut out a pretty nice little niche for himself there.
Between that and his podcast.
Yeah, which I think was better with the original co-host and not so much with Michelle.
Yeah, for sure.
No disrespect to Michelle McCool, but with my preferences with whatever old buddy's name was there that was co-hosting with him.
I can't remember. It wasn't Van Vliet. I don't know what the hell the guy's name.
No, it wasn't Van Vliet. The dude's a co-host with Justin Danger Nunley on White Trash with Money now. Matt something.
Jeepers criminy. Matt Lyda.
That's it. Yeah, I think the show was a lot better with Matt Lyda, but that's just me.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we actually do have a WWE Hall of Fame related Mount Rushmore this week. It is our Mount Rushmores of pro wrestlers who should be in the WWE Hall of Fame, but aren't.
Absolutely. Should be a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I've got banger after banger on this list, and some people I was very surprised were not in as solo performers. So this is gonna be something.
Well, I can hit us off here.
Yeah, please do. I gotta take a sip of my emotional support soda.
Oh, but it's grape and it's good. Number 4 for me, and yeah, I don't know what this plan is here. The story is with this individual. He's going to be there one day. He is all time great. If he did not go to Hollywood, he would be probably near the top of my Mount Rushmore. It's plain and simple. It's good old Rock. He'll get there one day. I don't know why he's not there now. But again, his in ring on the microphone, whatever. He probably would have had 16 plus title reigns by now if he would have stayed in it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's pretty simple. It's The Rock. But again, he's going to get there. I don't know if you noticed something where there's some friction why he's not yet, or it's just who knows. But number 4, Rock.
Well, considering he's a shareholder in TKO right now, which owns WWE, it's only a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my list here, it goes on kind of a theme of underappreciated people, and I think should be getting their flowers way more often than they really are. So my number 4 here is a one-time NWA United States Tag Champion, one-time NWA Tag Champ, one-time WCW Tag Champ, and two-time WCW Light Heavyweight Champ. It's the good old loose cannon, Brian Pillman.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a hell of a solo career. His tag team runs with Stunning Steve Austin are the stuff of legend. And his further work with Austin in WWF, plus the different stories that he got into being part of the Hart Foundation, just sublime stuff.
And of course, the angle with Austin at his home and all that.
Yes.
The gun.
Yeah, Pillman's got a gun.
Yeah, yeah. He's I had to write him down here. He's going to be on my honorable mentions. But yeah, he's now. Is there friction there? Is that why he's not in there?
No, there shouldn't be. Granted, he died on Vince McMahon's watch, which probably is not great. But no, to my knowledge, there's no friction. It's just been they haven't had an opportunity to get him in for whatever reason. But I think with his son, Brian Pillman Jr., aka Lexus King, being in the company now, that may be a possibility in the near future.
I don't, dude. And the thing was, man, he was good in the ring, dude. He was awesome as an announcer.
Oh God, yeah,
Hilarious. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
And then who could forget his introductory promo in ECW, where he told Joey Styles he was going to piss all over this place.
Oh man. All right. Well, my number 3 is the only female I have on here. And this one is a little bit strange to me. Because she was there before a lot of the women that are in the Hall of Fame now, besides maybe Mae Young or Fabulous Moolah or whatever. But Miss Elizabeth, Randy Savage, Macho Man, Hollywood, the Mega Powers. She was just there, and of course the angles in the 90s with Flair when he was in WWE. She didn't do much. She wasn't a wrestler. She really didn't say much. But she was just an intricate part of everything she was involved in.
And she was probably part of some of the more emotional storylines in the late 80s and early 90s.
Yeah, and legit married to Savage. But I don't, this one too, I don't understand why she's not there. I don't, because Luger's in now, and she was shacking up with Luger at the end when she passed away. So I don't know why she's not there. It doesn't make any sense. But number 3, Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah, totally on board with that. My number 3 Now, when I read off this dude's credentials, I think you're going to know exactly who it is without me naming him, but we're going to give it a shot. He is a 4-time WCW television champion, a 1-time NWA tag champ, 5-time WCW tag team champ, and 1-time WWF tag team champion.
God.
He is in the Hall of Fame right now as part of a group, but in my opinion, he should be in there as a solo wrestler. Talking about the Enforcer, Arn Anderson.
That's what I was gonna say when he said he was part of a group. I was like, ooh, it's gotta be double A. Yeah. Cause let's see, Flair's in there solo, Tully's not, and Ole's not solo. Right. Yeah, that's yep. I agree with that one. He was and of course like his like his iconic forehand and the whatever he's got. What happened to his hand? He's got.
He wound up like he had already busted his neck in the late 80s, and then it just got worse as he got into the mid 90s. And there was just a day where he was at the gym and he just couldn't pick anything up, so he knew right then he was done.
Yeah. Good old. And he was awesome on the mic. All around good, and did he help? Well, he was like manager for a while, wasn't he?
Yep, he was Cody Rhodes' manager in WCW or in AEW. I mean,
yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Well, my number 2 is a guy I don't know if a lot of people think about when it comes to this.
yes.
I mean, 11 Steps is here. Brian Pillman on the great state of Wisconsin. It's easy to see why Jeffrey Dahmer tried to consume this whole state from head to toe. I mean, that's how it is. That's how it is. I mean, when 11 Steps is here, it's shit gets real. Shit gets real. Yeah. Hey, Brian Pillman had he had some zingers. He had some zingers for sure. So my number 2, probably not on the list in terms of like historical, but I had to have this man on there because for the brief, I don't even know if it was a decade that he was there. He won some titles. I don't know how many in it, but the entertainment value was through the roof. And you can induct him or his counterpart, which was you just added an A with a little tiara on top of his head. And ladies and gentlemen, Santino/Santina Marella. Absolutely, he has to be in there. There's very few like him before and after in terms just like you knew he was never going to be like a 10-time world champion. You knew exactly what you're getting, and he did it really well. It's him and Beth Phoenix too. They worked together really well. But everybody loves Santino, so give me Santino at number 2.
Absolutely. I am with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to assume you have at least thought of this next guy. So we'll see where this fellow lands. He is a 1-time NWA North American champion, a 1-time AWA World Champion, a 1-time WCW TV champ, and a 3-time WWF Tag Team Champion. And he may or may not have had one of the greatest gimmicks of all time. Ya boy, the model Rick Martel.
The man himself. It is the biggest glare in the WWE Hall of Fame, and it has been that way for, Jesus, 10, 15 years. Like, they're on good terms by everything I read. There is no reason that man is not in the Hall of Fame. I do not understand that. Um, the stats you just listed are enough to get most people in. Again, keep in mind, folks, Queen Charmel's in the Hall of Fame. Look her up. Don't. Better yet, don't. But yeah, I agree with that so much that Rick the Model Martel is my number one. That it's easy. Like between 1 and 2 for me, there's a significant gap. I just do not know why he's not in there. I read a little bit where the only thing I could find is like he doesn't really care.
Yeah, and allegedly the payday is not that great either. So
Yeah. So but the gimmick is certainly when he was the model with the arrogance and the beret and the scarf. Give me that all day long. Give me that all day long. My number one, Rick the Model Martel.
yeah, and if he would not have shredded his knee in 1998, he probably would have had one of the greatest all-time like career comebacks.
Yes, sir.
He had just won the WCW's TV title. Was getting into a program with Booker T, and then just shredded his knee and never came back.
Yep. And 11 Steps says, much respect to the model. He should be inducted by Jake Roberts on the Brother Love show.
Hey, all three of them are still alive, so this could still happen.
Yes, and 2 of the 3 are not in the Hall of Fame, and they all should be. So,
right, yeah, Brother Love absolutely should be there, but he wasn't enough for me to put him on my top 4.
Yeah.
And Jake's already there, so
Yep.
well deserved, by the way. My number 1. I understand why he's not. However, 1-time European champ, 2-time Intercontinental champ, 4-time tag champ, King of the Ring, and 3-time Slammy Award winner, Owen Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, I understand why he's not. That's based on his wife trying to honor his legacy properly.
Yeah, she don't want him in there.
Without with the backing of WWE, she does not want that.
Mm-hmm.
But mark my words, if AEW makes it to 10 years, Tony Khan will start a Hall of Fame for AEW, and Owen Hart will be one of the first inductees.
Yep. Yeah, Owen, I read he's on my honorable mentions here, and it's too bad. I mean, it is what it is. Like, that's up to his wife.
Yep. And I totally respect that.
Yeah, and apparently there's just the way it happened, and afterwards, whatever she feels it was all wrong, this and that, and okay, but yeah, Owens, I mean, the Nugget. Okay, I am not a nugget. Okay, I mean, he's had some great on the microphone, great in the ring, great heel, fucking A,
amazing heel. Holy shit.
Yeah, and of course, the Slammy Award winning Owen Hart. Blue Blazer. Yeah, it was all good when he was there, but yeah, it's. I think of all of the ones that we have talked about or will talk about here this evening, I think that one's the farthest one from making it actually happen. Yeah. Without question. There is nothing.
Like by leaps and bounds.
Yep. Unless I read once, like, okay, if his wife passes away, the kids, take over, whatever, well, then they could do it. But,
I have a feeling that his son, Oj, just is not going to be with it.
No.
He's going to be like, he's either staying with the legacy in AEW or nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they do an annual Owen Hart men's and women's tournament. All proceeds from, I think, the gates on those shows go to the Owen Hart Foundation.
Okay.
And I think Tony Khan's been putting in some pretty pretty significant donations into that by himself. So I fully expect if they last long enough to start a Hall of Fame, he'll be the first one in,
Yeah.
along with Kenny Omega and the Bucks and Adam Page and whoever else started. Whoever else got their start in AEW there. So
Yeah. Yeah. No, so my honorable mentions, I had Owen Pillman, and on the Owen side of thing, and we all know why this guy's not there, but Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah, that's obvious.
I mean, we know why he's not there, but okay.
And just my opinion, but I don't think he should ever be considered for any sort of Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he'll never be there.
No.
But he was fun to watch. He wasn't great on the microphone.
Oh, he was horrid.
Yeah, he was. But his diving headbutt, Jesus Christ, take it easy, bud. But yeah, Benoit, it's just he's one of those things. It's never going to happen. But if he didn't do what he did, he'd be a shoo-in probably by now.
Oh yeah, easily.
And woman would be in.
Yeah, she'd be in there too, 100%.
And the only other one is the man himself, the blue blood, Lord Steven Regal.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's got to be a time where he will be in there there's just no debate, but like he doesn't really wrestle anymore. He helps behind the scenes, don't he, or something at this point? Yeah.
Yeah, so he's one of Triple H's guys, so he's gonna be there like long term.
Yeah. So I don't know why he's not even in there now, but he will be. But that's my list of honorable mentions at this point.
All right, so my honorable mentions. Now this first one, I'm gonna throw you off here because this guy's not known for winning titles, but he won titles. One-time NWA Florida Heavyweight Champion and one-time AWA Southern Tag Champ.
Oh boy,
Barry Horowitz.
Yes, absolutely. I saw in one list they had the Brooklyn Brawler, and I instantly thought, I'm like, Brawler could get in, but Horowitz has got to be in too.
Oh, 100%.
God dang, the all-time jobber. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of guys behind him being like, the way that he elevated everybody and the work he did, there's just no reason why he shouldn't be in.
Just to have that coat hanging in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, with the yeah.
I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, what else you got? He's a shoo-in.
Yeah, I also have Miss Elizabeth on my honorable mentions. Oh yes, fully agree. JR does need to do that introduction or that induction for Barry Horowitz. Okay, so I do have Miss Elizabeth on my honorable mentions, and looking at, I did a little bit of a deep dive on everybody just to see, what kind of accomplishments they had in their respective careers. And Miss Elizabeth is a one-time Slammy Award winner for Woman of the Year.
Okay.
I want to say it was like 1989.
Jeez.
And then finally, my last honorable mention, two-time WCW Heavyweight Champion, two-time WWF Heavyweight Champion, one-time WCW US Champ, the Master and Ruler of the World, Psycho Sid Vicious.
Absolutely. I think him passing away last year will enhance that.
Oh,
pretty quickly. Yeah. He was. He wasn't the most technically sound wrestler, but oh god, was he fun to listen to.
Yeah, and I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that he had a deep love for the game of softball, he'd have probably been in already.
Yeah, fucking compound fracture didn't help many either.
No.
Fucking A. Yeah, Psycho Sid. Yeah. I mean, so we got what? Oh, Stephanie and AJ.
Yep,
Finley.
those are the only two announced for this year.
I mean, Finley and Hornswoggle should go in together.
I feel like if Finley doesn't go in, that Hornswoggle will for sure for a solo.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Because that dude carved out what, like a 10 or 15-year WWE career, which is unheard of for a little person.
Yep. I mean, and keep in mind, he is Vince McMahon's son.
In storyline, of course.
Maybe Shane O'Mac. Shane O'Mac will get there. I think he's got to be.
Oh yeah, now that his sister's in, he will be.
Yeah, but like Vince has to go into, like,
I'm so torn on that.
yeah. I mean, you can go once he passes away. You can put him in if you want to like let it chill out for a little bit. But like, you can't just not have him in there.
Yeah, because I think he's kind of like his dad was. His dad didn't want that either. But then he croaked in like 1993 and Vince threw him in the next year. So
Yeah.
I think once Vince croaks, which at this point, between fucking crashing into cars doing 115 miles an hour in a fucking Bentley.
Any day now. It could be any day now, Corey.
Could be any day. I mean, dude
Okay.
just turned 80 for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and like you see him like in the courtrooms or whatever, but he don't even look like he's there. Looks like lost all the time. But
Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time. Like obviously we don't wish death upon anybody, but
no. But I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I just hope I just don't fucking Rick Martel, man. Like what are we missing here? Tito Santana's in, for Christ's sake.
yeah, I mean we've only been talking about this for 20 damn years.
It's just bizarre to me. It's just I don't get it. I don't get it. But what do we got next? What are we talking about, Corey?
Well, I mean, considering we just blew through all of the stuff that we already pre-scripted.
Perfect.
Gonna open it up to the audience. If you have any questions for the Widiots, ask them now.
Ask them. Door at 11. You're there. Ask it. You got good questions. I know you do. Chris is there. Ask it. Beth is dead. She didn't make it. Coley is dead too. She didn't make it either. I mean, they're not dead in real life.
Okay, well, while we're waiting for that, I'm actually going to pull up a couple of Mount Rushmore's here that did pop up. Chris did post that his Mount Rushmore of WWE or wrestlers that should be in the Hall of Fame include The Rock, Chris Jericho, which he'll get in there once he's out of AEW.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon and Owen Hart.
Yeah, Owen, I think, I think they'd put Vince in first before Owen, just because of what is holding it back. Like, it's never going to happen.
Right.
Here we go.
You know, Cornette might be actually closer to getting in than he is to staying completely out.
Yeah. Well, he's got to be in. He just, I don't care what they think of him now or how loudmouth he is, dude. That tennis racket, that destroyed shit. Okay.
Yeah, it did. And Demolition, which I am actually honestly surprised that they're not in there yet.
Yeah, but there's something weird there.
Yeah, I think it's Bill Eadie holding them back. There was some sort of fallout there, but like Barry Darso and Crush, they're fine.
Yeah. Cindy Lauper.
I
Gotta be,
you know,
right?
I legit thought she was there.
I don't know. Is she?
I mean, maybe not, but I thought she was. Because I feel like that would have been in the celebrity wing.
I mean, Dora at 11 knows his stuff.
Yeah, he does know his shit. So I'm not doubting it, but I feel like I'm Mandela affecting myself.
Ooh, Kevin Sullivan. Yeah. Yeah, that's got to happen at some point, right?
Yeah, Sully's been dead for 2 years, so he's got to be in there at some point.
Yeah, he has to be.
And Michael Cole will get in there when he retires. That's a given.
Yeah. I mean,
And then as far as gimmicks go, I mean, Doink's got to get in there too.
Yeah, there's like 17 Doinks, but the singer Chloe, yes, the singer Cindy Lauper, she had I can't remember what the line was. She involved in Hogan Savage or something?
No, she was involved in the first WrestleMania.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Yeah, 50 years
Yeah,
ago.
she came out and did a thing with Lou Albano.
Yeah, she's not in here.
Huh.
But Bull Nakano is?
He sure is.
Oh my god. Boy,
I tell you what, man, that woman could fucking go. I mean, her and Alundra Blaze were just dropping each other on their heads for the entirety of 1994.
Now, wait a minute. Jack Briscoe is in, but Jerry Briscoe is not?
No, they're in as a tag team.
Okay. Got it.
Yep, they're in as a tag team. The Funks are in as a tag team. Freebirds, the Von Erichs, they're all in there.
Lord Alfred Hayes. Yes. Loyalty or respect? Question mark.
Now, Cena will get in there, but I have a feeling it's going to be when his OVW class goes in. So basically, everybody's waiting for Orton to retire.
God.
Because it's going to be Orton, Batista, Cena, and Lesnar all going in the same year.
Wendy Richter, that's the one I was thinking of with.
Yep.
Fucking, yeah.
Well, we appreciate you being here, Chris, regardless.
Can't think of shit.
Yeah, I'd be sick too if I worked 16 out of the last 18 days myself. All right, let's see here. Door at 11 Steps got us a. Whew, we got a doozy here.
Oh, fuck. I don't see it yet, but I can't wait.
Are there any claims of Bigfoot mating with Homo sapien? This could be the key to unlocking the untapped potential of bipedal experiment.
He's not wrong in that second half, It could be the key. But no, not that I'm aware of. I've never, you never hear of Bigfoot attacking a person and then getting down to business.
No, I mean, I've heard a story where a Bigfoot was spotted having carnal relations with a cow. And the poor guy reading the story, he was trying so hard to hold it together, but he could not.
Yeah, and Coley does bring up a good point here, Corey. She says, I double dog dare the buck fucker to mess with Bigfoot. That's a valid point.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that's going to go well for the Kentucky deer fucker.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And that's called a callback.
That's a valid question there, though, from Door. No. And my biggest thing with Bigfoot in general is like we don't have any sort of like body or bone structure, and I get it, they're super smart and they'll go hide the bodies in some sort of underground cave, bury it, whatever. Okay, fine, cool. But man, we ain't got nothing?
Right.
Fucking A. I don't know.
Yeah, like the closest thing I could think of is the story of the Nephilim, where the fallen angels had come down and did their business with human females back in the Bible days.
Mm-hmm.
And there are some people that theorize that the Nephilim became what is now Bigfoot.
Boy. Fucking A.
And that's about as religious as you're going to hear me get.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been in the woods aplenty in my life, all over the state, but I have seen. I don't know if I've ever had anything that it's something like I cannot identify. It's deer.
Right.
Even on my trail cameras and stuff, like you kind of figure it out. Even if it's blurry, you can kind of figure out what it is.
Yeah, you get tuned into what you got in the area.
Yeah.
Like the rarest thing you're probably going to see is either a cougar or a bobcat.
Yep, I've had bobcat a few times. Not the last couple of years, but they're becoming more prevalent all across Wisconsin. It's not even like it's kind of the same thing with the wolves. They're here. Uh-oh. Too late. But at least we can shoot bobcats. There's a season for them. But
I don't know. All I gotta say about bobcats is, if not friend, why friend shaped?
yeah, they're but usually all those animals, whether in terms of like person like wolf, mountain lion, bobcat, coyote, they don't want
human contact. They want to stay as far away from us as they can.
No, and the only thing, if you're wandering out, the only one that I would be like, okay, let's just backtrack would be a mountain lion.
Oh, yeah.
Because a pack of wolves, like, okay, yeah, they can surround you and technically, but like, you usually can just back down, get out of that. Whereas, like, you come up on a mountain lion that's just sitting in a tree waiting for you, uh-oh, you got problems.
Yeah.
And a bear with cubs, regardless of if it's a grizzly or a black bear or brown bear, whatever, that's a problem.
Yep.
You just walked in and stepped in something that ain't good.
Okay. Any other questions?
I'm thanking Beth for being the lead marketing officer of the WIdiots.
We do truly appreciate her.
I can't remember if that's the official title we gave her, but lead marketing officer does sound pretty good. Well, here we go.
I'm with it.
Ooh. Door at 11 says, have either of us heard Megadeth's cover of Ride the Lightning? I have not. Is that a new thing? Because I know Mustaine was doing some shit. Or he's retiring or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like I probably did hear it, but quality-wise, it's probably about the same, if not better, because Megadeth's drummer is better than Lars Ulrich. I said it.
I mean, are those socks close to you, Corey?
They can be retrievable.
I mean, Chris is bringing up the shirt. The people may need. I don't know. I don't know if it's now or later, but we do have socks. We're gonna hold off. Let's hold off. We're gonna hold off. We've got socks that, folks, I'm telling you, they're going to blow your fucking mind. Why? I use my phone for video, Coley, telling me to check my texts midstream.
That just sounds like you're trying to text while you're pissing.
Who do you think you are? I am. Okay, look that one up. Yeah, look that one up. Pete Weber.
Good old PTW.
I don't know. I can't actually like look at it because if I look into it, my video is going to get cut for the stream. So, and I'm not doing it. Not doing it for you or anybody, Coley. Folks, look at these socks. Beth,
These might be the stupidest things I have ever owned in my life.
Share the link. Tell everybody to go order these socks. It's our first official merchandise.
I mean, look at that fucking face. It looks like you got a poop. Jesus Christ.
But that, like, where was that, Beth? Like, was that a Snapchat or something?
I think that was at OBI.
Oh, I mean, it could have been. I don't know. I forgot. I don't know where that hat went. That's my Pat McAfee hat. I don't know where it went. Folks, get in on that. Those are legit. And also, Dana has the blanket with my face on it that I have not seen.
That unfortunate soul.
You took that. I took that selfie and sent it to her like 3 years ago.
Oh, God.
That is probably absolutely true. God only knows where I was. It was at night with the lighting and how it was. Oh my God. They look stinky. No, those things are legit. We need to put them on the website or wherever. I order a pallet because they're going to sell fast.
Yeah, I mean, legitimately, I cannot smell anything right now. So if those socks stink, I haven't got a clue.
Oh, on my way home from bingo? Yeah, that's probably true. And that was probably St. Joe's bingo. Oof. Probably a rough night because I don't think I've ever won at St. Joe's, but you go there for the home baked goodies. That's why you go there. Ooh,
oh, 100%.
Got good stuff.
All right. While we await any other questions, I will just do a quick preview of what we're going into for next week. I think with the success of the Kentucky Deerfucker story, I'm going to find weird headlines for Kevin to read on every show. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be doing that again. We'll be doing more Florida Man versus Midwest guy, more spooky talk, and we have 2 Mount Rushmores next week. So, homeboy, you got some work to do.
Yeah, but who is it? What are they?
Okay, so the first one is Mount Rushmore of wrestlers we truly loved.
Oh yeah.
And then Mount Rushmore of best wrestlers by impact on the business.
Okay.
Which you can dive way back into the archives for that.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So this is big. I thought, who died this week? Not to be morbid, but there was somebody that died this week, wasn't there?
Yeah, I'll think of it in a minute here.
I got it. It's Robert Carradine.
Yeah, Robert Carradine. Famous for Revenge of the Nerds, and he was also on Lizzie McGuire, I believe.
Yeah, and for a kid like me growing up, I had a few movies that I'd cycle out and just watch over and over. And Revenge of the Nerds 1 and 2 were those movies, and it made me a little bit sad to see he died. He had bipolar and took his own life, unfortunately. But man, that one sucks, man, because oh my God. I'm sure a lot of the people watching right now maybe even the ones that are going to watch this later, you know what I'm talking about, man. Revenge of the Nerds, classic, absolute classic.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, you look at a thing like that, and it just reminds you. And I tell people this every week: like, check on your people.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I know they say that the internet is like one big small town, but you also got to get within your groups and, you know, check on your peeps there. So, you know, I mean, we don't say it a lot on here, but we check in on each other a lot. So it's, you know, it's a thing. It's a healthy thing to do. And you never know who you might be helping by just checking in and saying, "Hey, how you doing?" You know.
Yes, sir. No doubt
Now,
about
door
it.
11 steps here.
I mean, he says, those socks, exclamation point. Now I'll have birthday presents for the entire family.
Yeah, I could just see his sister being absolutely thrilled with those.
Motown's gonna love it. Motown is gonna love them socks. Motown, Bill, Keith. I mean, hey, mom and dad. I mean, just saying. Boom, there it is. Oh man, and hey, even give some to Uncle Leo. You know, throw them at you.
Leo needs them.
Just give it all. Just throw them out like candy, Riley. Holy hell! Good Lord. Oh, wait, Beth. Now, Beth, where did you? Oh yeah, the Bronco. Yep. We're waiting until March because we need a new burger to cycle in. That pepper burger they got out there. That's bullshit. Where did you get those, Beth? Was that on Amazon? Just make your own shit, or was it an actual website somewhere else? Now,
She ordered them on Amazon.
did you? Okay, yeah. I mean, beautiful product. Beautiful. I'd give that 10 out of 5 stars.
I don't know if I would call them beautiful, but to have one of my best friends on my feet is kind of weird. But
you look at it this way: you got the prototype, my friend. Same
I really
thing with
did.
Dana, the blanket of me. That's a prototype. Oh, Beth, you ain't kidding. That blanket, oh, legit.
Yeah,
Legit.
I'm sure Dana's gonna cherish that forever.
I don't see. She's got enough blankets like down on the living room, and she's got a whole bunch on her bed. I wonder where she put that thing. You know what she does? She probably secretly, like when I'm not around and she misses me dearly, which is a lot, obviously, she brings it out and just hugs it. I know. Sappy. Oh, little Ann. Lumpy and little Ann.
Shout out Lumpy.
Oh, the Lumpster and little Ann. Absolutely. Now, for those who don't know, Door at 11, Lumpy is his old cat and little Ann is his old dog. But I mean, we're talking 20 years ago on little Ann at least.
Yep.
The Lumpster, I think, lived a little bit longer, but classic.
Good old Lump.
Or Winchester snuggles with just about anything. He used to have a nice cushy blanket on the end of her couch when you tie the little tassels on them all. Had that one, but his hair is like glue on anything. It attaches to anything. And so we switched it up. She got rid of the blanket, and then I have it's just like a furniture cover thing for like a recliner. And so we put that in the corner, and that holds his hair a little bit better, but she burned it in a seance. Jesus Christ. This show stinks.
I mean, we went from talking about beagle glitter to
she burned it in a seance. She could have. Maybe I wasn't there. But no, so now he's got this new, and it's a flatter blanket sort of thing, and it's not as comfy maybe. And so he has been using his dog bed instead of the blanket, but he He don't care. I mean, he just sleeps. The guy just sleeps.
He's a good boy.
Yep. Burned it in a sand. I mean, that could be. I tell you, and next time she's going back to work tomorrow, so I don't. She's probably sleeping right now, but like, she will tell you guys, and I'm pretty sure, like, when she misses me dearly, of course, which is often, she'll wrap it around her and woohoo. So I got that going for me. Oh man, we got some good chats going tonight.
Sure did.
There we go. Where is Facebook friend Christine?
She did a run in about an hour ago, and I haven't seen her since.
Yeah, and now she's probably out there. She's probably wandering around. It's such a nice day. She's probably going for a jog. Her and the Sarge. Who knows? Where's Sarge? What? Scully is MIA. God knows he could have got kidnapped by a lot lizard by this point. I don't know. We should probably call out the dogs on him.
Yeah, I mean, well, if he was anywhere near Wyoming and Montana this week, he probably got blown away in the 100-mile-an-hour wind gusts.
Did they have blizzards or just wind?
Wind.
Ugh. Rough.
And fire danger in Colorado, so if somebody lights a roach out there, shit's going down.
Yeah. I don't know where he was at. He didn't. Well, the big storm was out east with the snow. I mean, 3 feet plus of snow, Corey. Can you imagine that? Jesus.
Right.
Oh my God. I'd be. That's it. Take me now. Take me now. That's it. I'm done.
Yep. You'd be orgasmic.
Dude. I'd be driving my ATV with a plow around town, probably with no clothes on. Jesus Christ. 3 feet plus? Woo.
Yeah, you could have made a killing out in Massachusetts.
Oh my God. No kidding. Should have fucking trailered it up and headed out east. Oh, fucking A. So, okay, next week we got 2 Mount Rushmores. And folks,
Yep.
The Mount Rushmore of professional wrestlers that simply were our fan favorites, if you will. 26 inches, Beth's sister in New Jersey. Jesus. That's a lot of, I mean, around here
That's a shit pile of snow, dude.
Yeah. I mean, we got hit with a foot-ish, at least down by me, in late November. And that's the most we've gotten in, I can't even tell you how many years. Like, it just doesn't happen here anymore. 26 inches. Oh, my God. Like, would you... Okay, so let's say you're predicted to get 2 feet of snow, right?
Yeah.
Are you the guy who's going to let it just snow and then go tackle it? Or are you going to shovel that like 3 times?
I'm praying it's going to be 50 the next day.
It's like, for me, like, I usually, because again, I got a UTV with a plow, so it's a little bit different than actually shoveling. I gave that shit up decades ago. I'll usually just let it do its thing because I don't want to get my UTV out twice and have to plow it all. Like, what's the point?
Right.
I can handle it. But 26 inches, that's going to be tough, even with a UTV with a plow. That's going to take a minute.
Yeah, I think for something like that where you're predicted to get anywhere between 2 and 3 feet, I'd probably have to get out at least a couple times to make sure that like any exhaust fans or anything are uncovered.
And I mean, if you're getting that sort of footage, like, God, if the best thing you got is a snowblower, like, what do you want?
Oh, you're fucked.
8 inches max. So every 8 inches, just get out there and do it. But man, what fun! What fun! Whether you're driving a car, UTV, whatever, going sledding, 3 feet of snow. Oh my God! Ooh, freezing rain. Yeah, I mean, See, now if we had like 2 feet of snow around here, I'd just be going around to the houses and just like at the least getting everybody's where the plow goes through, at the end of the driveway.
Oh
Just
yeah.
just like shove it in a pile. You can get mad at me all you want. I'm doing it. Boom. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I mean, God. Yeah, you can make a mint in a snowstorm event if you're just driveway to driveway. Especially
Oh
if you got
yeah.
a if you had a plow, shit, charge them $20, boom, done.
Yeah, I mean most guys around here are charging like 50 a driveway.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Because we got a guy that comes from Elroy that does our driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Used to have the guy down the street, but yeah, we're not going to get into that.
Fucking Elroy to you? That's a hike to do a driveway.
Yep.
Damn.
Turns out he also runs a tree cutting bit. His kid runs a tree cutting business, so we got rid of a dead elm down at the bottom of the driveway about a week or two ago.
Yeah, and guys like that, the landscaper type people, the old white gold, as they call it.
Yes,
Gotta,
sir.
gotta make some money in the winter. Well, I think we've got a good foundation on next week's show. Um, we're probably going to be shipping out at least a few pallets of my socks immediately.
Gotta be.
I mean, that picture is great. I mean, fucking great. And the one on the blanket is fantastic as well.
Oh,
It's
top tier.
dude, it's unreal. It's unreal. We got to get more of them things. I mean, that is.
Oh yeah. Before we get out of here, I will mention that last Saturday was Ghost Camp in the Dead of Winter at OBI. That was performed with the in-house investigative team of myself and Kalina Shira, along with the assistance of the Mad City Ghostbusters, which included psychic medium Scotty Rorick and other investigators, Angie and why is the other dude's name not coming to me? Ryan. They covered the basement. Kalina and I covered up in the old brothel. And we had a pretty solid group. I think we wound up with 16 altogether. So we had a total of 8 for each group, and pretty successful event. There was a 12-year-old that came in and said he was a huge fan of horror movies, and he was just hoping to have an experience. And the kid had an experience or two. I mean, they got down in the basement, and one of the old gangster ghosts down there told the kid to shut up. So that was fun. So yeah, obviously, kids, get your parents' permission if you're going to come to do a ghost hunt at the OBI, because these were not exactly rated G people that partied and died there.
No.
Very, very rated R. They will tell you what they think.
And the next one is, according to Facebook, what, March around St. Patty's Day?
March 14th. That will be another one with the Mad City Ghostbusters. So Scotty will be there. I think Gail will be there. She's like an empath, like an empathic type medium. I'm not sure who else from that part of the team, which I'm also part of, will be there, but we'll have a pretty solid core group helping facilitate the ghost hunt. So that'll be fun. Apparently, Scotty's going to show up in a kilt. So I mean,
Oh
you
dear.
you want to see the man in a kilt while he's driving Ecto 22? Come on out. I mean,
I don't know. That sounds suspicious.
Nah, Scotty's a treat. You would love him.
Will there be loaded dots to go around?
Of course.
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
I mean, it's a Saturday. You ain't got no side job. What the hell else you gonna do?
Man, you ain't kidding on that. Boy, the old wallet does not like that at all. It's all right, though. It teaches you to be more fiscally responsible. So,
And make your girlfriend pay for everything.
no. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that.
Well, obviously, I wouldn't do that. Oh, hey, do you have any facts that sound like bullshit?
Well, Corey, as you know, I have an entire book of true facts that sound like bullshit. Let me get to it here. Wait a minute, this is way too long. Okay, here we go. Now, the next one up in our line of fantastic things, it's really not that exciting, so maybe I'll go to the next one. Would you believe, Corey? As recently as 2004, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration permitted the production and marketing of maggots for limited use as a medical device.
Yeah, I buy that.
It's not that exciting. It's a little bit weird, but you know, you could see it, right?
A little morbid, a little gross, but
yeah. Let's see.
I mean, in reality, maggots are just baby flies, but
yeah. Oh, here's one for you, Corey. And I will leave you on this one. About 25% of all life on Earth consists of beetles. That includes plants. That is your final true fact. That sounds like bullshit.
given my line of work, I would say that is definitely correct.
Oh, yeah. A lot of beetles.
I've gotten, well, let's see, I'm about 2 years into this job now, and I've gotten calls where people thought they were having roaches, and I would show up and I'd look and be like, that's a beetle. Totally different treatment plan.
Huh. That's crazy.
And a little bit cheaper. Because roach treatments are expensive and extensive. Like, that's multiple return trips until the roaches are gone.
I'm always fascinated by the good old dung beetle.
Oh, yeah, they just eat shit.
Yeah, like they the big old elephant crap, it's about the size of a softball, and they just sit there and roll around in it. Like, what, guys, you ain't got nothing else to do?
That's their deal.
Yeah, you ain't kidding on that. But I think we have come to the end of the show, Corey.
Yeah, I would certainly agree. And on that note, for MCKD and myself, we're glad you joined us. And if you're going to join us, by all means, please do. We'll be back next week, Friday, 7:30, for more fun and games. And statistically, we love about 40% of you.
Sorry, I had a
And
muscle.
maybe next week my taste buds will come back and I'll try something.
COVID. Yep.
That it is not COVID. Jesus. I just spent 6 years avoiding that. That'd suck if I caught it now.
Oh, Beth wants to. It's a tumor. Oh, God, it's not a tumor.
Humor and innuendo.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, we'll get to the bottom of it. Chris, good to see you back. He's back. I'm back. Coley is now. I did. Rest in peace, Coley. Hey, who knows where she's at?
She's out there somewhere.
Who the fuck knows?
Anyway, we'll see you next week.